57. The table after paragraph 7 expands upon a central idea in the excerpt because it shows that, all right, I love tables and diagrams. They're so much fun. Let's go back and take a look. So what is this table about? What's the main idea? A brief history of beadwork in South Dakota. Brief, it's 400 years. 1500s, they made beads from bones and shells. In the 1600s, the Dakotans began trading with the French. And later, 200 years later, maybe 150 years later, they began using glass beads instead of native beads. And ultimately, they were expelled from the land, but it looks like they kept creating a lot of their artwork as well. So the main idea here is it looks like it's one of chronology, that they've been doing what they've been doing, making this artwork and the beadwork for centuries, for a long time. Let's see what answer choice fits with that idea. A, the craft that the author was learning was a tradition that endured through many generations and changes. Yeah, that's what the table indicates, right? That is the main idea. I think A is going to be the answer. Let's check B, C, and D to be sure. The author's family incorporated traditional materials. The author's family? That's not in the table at all. It's just not part of the table. So that can't be the right, and it's nothing about their traditional materials of resisting. There's no sense of resistance of European traders. So no, B is not correct. C, the uniqueness of the cultural tradition that the author learned as a child was eventually recognized in Europe. No, there's no indication in the table of recognition in Europe. Okay, there might have been trading with Europeans, but that was not indication of recognition in Europe. Not the same thing, right? And quite frankly, uniqueness, that's not an idea we can get out of the table. C is wrong. D, the author was able to incorporate color into her craft work as a result of trade with other people. Well, I mean, even if that were true, technically, I would have to go back and check the table again. That is not the main idea of the table. A is the correct answer for 57.